Here we are with Louis Ferreira, who plays Colonel Everett Young in Stargate Universe. Louis.
Hi.
How are you, man?
I just switched my name to Louis Ferreira.
Did you really?
After
What
having
was it
a
before?
different stage name.
Was it Stallone
25
before?
years.
Sylvester Stallone
Justin
before
Lewis.
that?
Oh, that's so bad. Hey, I do it. You know what I mean? I do. It's a nice suit, you know? I like it. It's good. Your shoes. That's my Stallone impression.
That was not
Pretty
bad.
lame.
No, it was
But
okay.
cool.
It
I
was
like
okay.
your suit. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I would need to know about the character. What's going
Everett
on?
Young, the commander. Exact opposite of, I think, who personally I am, but it's awesome. He's a very ethical, grounded, military individual who takes his job very seriously, and he is in command of the, essentially this base, Icarus, and then through the Stargate we end up on Destiny, and he is the captain, essentially the colonel of the ship. When you first meet him on Icarus, he's sort of going through the paces. I think he's figured out the bigger questions in life. There's his wife, who's at home, who's missing him, that he loves, and that's where he belongs. That's where he wants to be.
He basically feels responsible for the rest of the crew because they don't know what they're doing.
It's actually twofold, because there is a whole other side, because you're dealing with military versus science, and you got these two heads basically at odds, and they butt heads over the sort of what's right, what's wrong, and all those lines get blurred and crossed.
Do you enjoy playing that sort of complex character?
I love that.
Yeah?
That's my favorite part. I came to this not knowing much about sci-fi. I was not really into the big sci-fi genre as much as, I just didn't really know about it. So not knowing what to expect, came here and just have been thrilled beyond belief. It's met my best expectations, and from top to bottom, crew, cast, producers, it's just like the loveliest bunch of people I've ever worked with. And I'm the one who's done a lot of series of the group, so I sort of have a lot to sort of compare to.
You knew before taking the role how big a fan base this kind of franchise has got.
I kind of didn't at all. I was oblivious.
Really?
I was like, yeah, you hear about these things.
Yeah.
I'd seen Trekkies, the documentary.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's
And now
wild.
that you know...
Well, now that I know, I still am not really in tune with it, because we're doing our first season, we're episode 14. I would think the best thing to do is to have it come out, see if people like it, and then respond accordingly. And all that means is that you get to participate, from what I understand, in these Stargate parties. And that sounds like a good time. It basically would be people who like the show, and they're asking you to be part of it because you're part of it.
Who's your favorite character in the show?
Well, TJ, he's got a personal interest in. They had a past relationship.
Right.
So there's a very sort of caretaking aspect to her, a very sort of, very ridden with guilt because he went somewhere he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Admits being a married man.
Yeah.
That is plot information that I'm not allowed to give out. Sorry, Miss Carol.
I
crossed the line. I just blew it.
Don't worry, don't worry. It will be cut
I'm in
out.
trouble
It'll be cut
now.
out. Tell me what has been your favorite moment to date working on this Stargate.
When I do come through a Stargate, it's never like just walking through. So I'll just leave it at that. There's always, he comes through the Stargate in many different manners.
You could go through the Stargate to anywhere in the world.
That's just hilarious. Where would I go?
And you can't say a beach in Brazil.
Why?
Because I know you were thinking of saying that.
I would go to a beach like Brazil, but in space.
But in space. What about these sets that, you know, are blowing my mind today?
Are they? Yeah, the Destiny's
completely.
amazing. Where are we? What is this place right here?
This is Icarus.
This is
This
Icarus?
was used on Icarus.
No.
Yeah.
No.
This was the bridge, USS George Hammond.
Yes.
Yes, do you know it?
I never worked.
You've never sat in these seats.
Have you? You should sit there.
No.
Let's do the interview.
Why don't you be the...
Let's do the interview there.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, wait, I
Come
can't
on.
get up.
Is that all right?
Is that
Well,
all right?
it's
Now I
gonna
have
have
to
to
do
be,
my
isn't it?
British accent now.
It's gonna have to be.
Chip and all that, right? And
You should sit there if you've
Johnny
never
Depp's
sat there
impression.
before.
No, you need to sit there.
Huh? Well,
No, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be your gunman.
All right, Louis, where are we going, baby?
Woo!
Where do you want to go?
This is something Colonel Young would never do.
No?
This kind of action here. All right, what do you want to do?
Take me to Brazil.
Beaches in Brazil.
Yes, please.
O brasileiro não tem nada, a coisa mais linda que passa. You know the girl from Ipanema?
Sorry?
Look how sharp you
All
look.
right,
You
listen.
look good. You look. Put on a stern face. Be very serious.
Thank you very much.
Look how serious.
Louis.
Are we done?
Whoa, do you
Oh,
want
it
to
was
carry
awesome.
on playing?
No, that was good. I was so happy. We're done. Fantastic.
Thank you, man. Thank you very
You're a
much.
pleasure. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for enduring me.